Let's take a look at your national coast-to-coast forecast here on this Wednesday. Meteorologist Todd Nelson, and we have some pretty wet conditions in the western U.S. Several waves of Pacific moisture continue to hit these areas with even some flooding rain. But of course, this is in the form of snow in the highest elevations, and a bit of that moisture from the Pacific will be moving into the central U.S. over the next several days with some rain and snow there. Not quite as impressive as what we're seeing out west, but still maybe dealing with some travel impacts in the central U.S. coming up through the end of the week, and then turning much colder by next week. Our first real Arctic outbreak is coming up. So for today, we have some quieter weather on the eastern seaboard, a little bit of cloud cover and moisture spreading into the Carolinas and the southeast. Bulk of the precipitation, of course, in the central U.S. Wednesday to Thursday. Heavier rain in the lower Mississippi Valley. And then, of course, you can still see that moisture pulling into the western half of the country with another surge moving in later this week and this upcoming weekend. So 5 days out, total precipitation on the order of maybe 2 to 4, isolated 3 to 6 plus, and the highest elevations that will be in the form of snow. And then the central U.S. from the Great Lakes down into the lower Mississippi Valley, ½ to 1 inch plus. Not necessarily good news with all the extensive flooding that we had through the end of December there in the central U.S. Still some significant flooding ongoing, and then some heavier precipitation along the eastern seaboard, especially in the northeast as we take you out toward the end of that 5-day time period. Some snow through the Great Lakes, Midwest, central U.S., but the heaviest 1 to 2 feet plus still in the Sierra Nevada range and those highest elevations. And then looking out through mid-January, so next week, starting this upcoming weekend, some very cold air moving into the central U.S. there, which will drag a lot of folks down below average. But today, warming up. In fact, in the Midwest, we're about 10 to nearly 15 degrees above average. Still cool in the southeast and the south and the southwest. Temperatures in Phoenix today at 59, 46 in Denver, 34 Minneapolis. Maybe some snow there in Atlanta with some sunshine. A little cool at 45 and 41 for our nation's capital.